Hi and welcome to another Type with me. In today's video I want to talk about React Flow. It's really a great tool to create interactive flows, right? So React Flow is a library that makes it super easy to visualize nodes and connections, perfect for games, apps or story maps. So they have a website where you see already a little bit of information about what it can do. If you can go to the examples and then see, for example, connection limit. One of the things you could do here is to connect it to here, and then here I want to connect it as well, but it's not possible, right? So you can connect different nodes. You can create a custom node. You have node resizer, where you then can here resize node, but here you can as well, for example, and here you can do as well, but then with another visualization, and you have here then the code how you need to do it, right? So I have created some examples for you to showcase a little bit of how you very easily can create nodes, edges, and some kind of variations on it. So let's go and dive deeper into it. So first of all, I'm going to start with a basic flow, and this basic flow actually is in a div with a width of 100 viewport and view height. So if I now go to the basic flow here, you see here that I defined a node with a position X and Y, and here you can then also define it with a position X and Y, and here you have label node 1 and label node 2 and some ideas, and here you have the edges, and we can just provide nodes and edges to it and some styling, right? So if we go to the browser, it looks like this, but if we then try to, for example, change it or move it, yeah, that's not possible. For that, we need to create something like this, where we have on node changes and on edge changes, we use the use node state, the use edge state, and on connect to set the edges and add edge parameters through it, and then we configure nodes, edges, on node changes, on edge change, and on connect. And of course, if we start using that into our app.ts, for example, then we can play around with the nodes right now. So if I now want to move them around, this is possible. So now the last small thing that I think is important here is the styling of a custom node. So we can create now a div here, we can create a handle, and then we create a title, a label, and a description. And here we have a source also for our handler to connect the nodes. And here we have node types, custom node. We initialize it. Here we give some data with a color and a description and a label, and that's actually the data. And I think if we go here and data.color, we can have here data.color and then data.label and the data.description. So you can add it right here, and of course we provide everything right here within our React Flow. If we now go to app.ts and we use here styled flow, we save it, and then we look into the result, we get this as a result, which is cool, right? And that's just because of the fact that you have default styling applied to it, so we can very much customize things and create cool interactions on it. So this is actually a little bit of an introduction of what React Flow can be for you. I think it's a very cool library to use in certain use cases, so I can only recommend it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. See you next time.